because guess what? We are recording! And we have, as always, in the left ring, Callum, Halferbrain playing as Tutalu. Our visitor from another realm, the dwarf beast himself, Brina Sephram. From another realm, looking into the stars, glancing into the future, we have the druid, we have the raptor himself, Rick Harriet Fisher. And from the calm mountains of thunderstorm falling in your head, we have David, aka Quattle the Menace. And we have just you, Helena, the furry angel kitty. All with her menace and her shadows. And it's me. We are missing Eric for this time. So that's sad because let's get to our recap and we will remember that Eric was kind of important. Last game, as we started, you guys were preparing for a swarm of different creatures going down a hill. Ephraim, Bryn and David, tell me, what kind of preparations did you make to survive this assault?
Yes.
Well,
the stay catapult thing. From memory.
big old catapult, ballista. We didn't finish though, because it happened earlier than we hoped.
Yes, and then it broke immediately.
It jammed.
It jammed immediately. It didn't break.
It didn't explode.
That's what you would get when you try to create a fucking catapult in like one day without tools.
You don't have other options.
So, as the swarm of bunnies and some bunnies and zombies came down the hill, Gaba, you mastered the 15 forces that you had. What did you do?
We concentrated, as I can remember, well, I asked them to concentrate fire on mainly the bunnies that were attacking the wall, and basically hold steady. As they decided to keep coming, as mindless bunnies do, I jumped over a wall and just said, yeah, I'll take on these on my own. Not realizing that was a bad idea. Again, for some reason, everyone thinks I'm suicidal. I'm not. I like to attack things head on. I'm pretty sure that we all were at the front lines, trying to keep them at bay. Successfully, I believe. I think they only got through one round of barricades at the front.
Yep, almost sitting alive 3 soldiers in one go.
Yeah.
Details.
I'm trying to think, what else did we accomplish?
Bishar was preparing a meat grinder, and as you guys got overrun, some of them got inside of the camp and started charging at the workers. So Lady Thuras flew in, and some of you decided to help. After the battle was over and preparations began to get ready for the next wave, Eric started smelling something fishy and went to investigate into the tent of Kaine. Kauliki, what happened?
When he went in, Kaine was sleeping there. When he went in, he realized that there's something very bad going on in there, and there's like a very concentrated amount of bad energy in there, and it went out in waves, and he couldn't find it. So I called Visha down. Visha felt the waves of badness as well, but we managed to find it, and Kaulike went and yeeted it off the island.
Rick, tell me, what happened? What was the last thing we saw at the end of the last game?
We discovered the source was a medallion. I basically told Koliki to yield off the island, and once she did, it was basically like the scene from Castlevania where a big face rose up from the clouds and tried to eat her, except it didn't speak. And then, what's her name, who was standing beside us, told us it was... No, it wasn't. It was the bunny goddess. Mirko, that's the one. Who told us it was AzerrA, some kind of demon, who possessed a demon or had some sort of connection with it.
And that's where we left off, as Mirko was speaking to Bishar, as Eric falls unconscious, having drenched himself in his own blood. Eric loses consciousness. Immediately, Bishar, you are feeling terrible. It's like if you were hit by all of the sicknesses that anybody can have in their life all at once. Kauliki, you were flying off the cliff of the island with your 10 minutes of wings.
I am getting into the safety.
Well, funny that you say that, because as you were flying, these clouds that form a mouth cover you and go and start dissipating. And suddenly, Kauliki, you can no longer feel your wings and start to fall.
I never went over the edge.
Yeah, no, you are not over the edge, which is
Okay.
probably worse. So I want you to please make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh my god, I have no dice.
What?
Wait a second.
Oh crap,
This
I
is
also
something-
don't have dice.
Who would have thought it?
Who doesn't have dice?
I will mute myself for a second.
So I'm going to take this opportunity to say I can't remember if Gavin was sleeping or not. I believe I got up, but I'm going to go and say that I was sleeping still, and all this was a big snore.
I think you
you
were, yeah.
You were
Yep.
sleeping, yeah?
Quaddle was asleep as well.
Yep. Like Bishar, Kauliki went to look for Bishar.
It's even worse when I sleep on this character.
So, Alina?
What is she doing?
My dice fell down.
Ah,
Constitution, you say?
Yes.
20 enough.
Yeah, you just lose your...
20...
Enough.
Enough, yeah.
You just lose the sensation of your wings for a second and fall, but manage to regain your energy. It's like something tried to seep inside of you, but you are stronger than just the cloud. You start heading back to the camp. So you all reconvene at the camp.
Fisher is just probably laying on the ground, just like he's got a massive headache, stuff like that.
You see Kaine is there with a towel trying to give air, to blow air into you, and she's offering on the other hand a beer.
Knockdown doesn't work on this new mini.
Is Eric? Oh, is Liam checking after Eric?
Eric is
I would check on Eric when I come back.
Eric is full unconscious. You see just the tiniest light on inside of his mouth coming through his lips.
Did you manage it? Is it gone?
it's gone, but it tried to pull me down with it, I think.
It wasn't that heavy.
Not the ring, obviously. The thing in the amulet, the thing inside of it, it exploded out and tried to grab me, I think.
Oh, right. I think Mirko mentioned something. AzerrA, something along those lines.
Are you quite alright?
No, I'm not, but I'll be fine.
Is everything alright with Eric? Can I check Eric?
Yep. Eric is breathing, unresponsive,
I will
and
just.
there's just a light coming from inside his mouth.
I will just, eyes still closed, just tap my hand until I touch him and cast Cure Wounds while still like lying on the ground like this.
No
In case
response.
it helps.
Can
think
I
it's
make an arcana or something on him? If that's what ails him is of a magical nature.
Yeah.
Oh my god, are these dice weighted? That's 22.
Well, you start feeling him. There's a light glimmering inside of his mouth, so something there. But other than that, you touch him. He's cold, but not cold as dead cold. It's more like an extreme exhaustion, like life force being sipped out of him somehow.
I don't know what or how it is happening, but I think he needs to, first of all, just rest. And I think his life force is somehow seeping out of him. And it's not normal that he's shining out of his mouth, right?
What?
That is not normal.
I don't know. Is it normal?
How would I know?
Well, how would I know?
like a week old to this new world.
Well, until a week ago, I lived on my own in the forest. Don't ask me this kind of stuff. But I will.
Is that normal?
Well, I've seen dogs eating light bugs in the open and having a light bug in their mouth from time to time, but not that I know of. Also, I remember once one of my cousins was a fire eater, and he would eat torches and then spit fire in the air. It was rather amusing. But no,
Sounds
not
like it.
normal at all.
I think my eyes are still active, and if they're not, I will activate them and look at Eric and see if I can see anything.
Normal concentration of spiritual and lesser spirits, but more white ones surrounding the mouth.
But is something draining away, or is it just stable around?
It seems stable, like normal flow.
I think he'll be fine. It's just, I don't know what it is, but it's not leaching away at the very least.
Can I just like pull him closer to the fire? Because I felt him, he's cold to the touch. Can I just like pull him a little bit closer so he can...
Yeah, takes you some time, like he's a big cat.
Yeah.
How long's it been since I've been asleep? Is it time to wake up, or is it still halfway through a long rest?
Hour or so.
I will. What was the other woman called? Sorry, I'm really
Kaine.
bad with names. Kaine, where did you get this medallion?
Well, I don't know of any medallion. First time I had seen something like we recover stuff from different graves out here and important historical places. That's what Guildmaster Marion always tells us to say, at least. But
You raided grave sites on this island.
No. We recover important historical artifacts from important archaeological places.
Yeah, from gravesites. So you're raiding gravesites.
Well, sometimes they are, but we prefer to consider them important historical places
Well,
that people died in some time ago.
what? How about I would consider the Empire's churches important archaeological sites and started raiding items from them?
Go for it. As far as I know, there's still people living there, so you might encounter some resistance.
It's a bit hypocritical, don't you think?
Well, no, if they were dead, I would be doing the same to them.
I mean, you swooped in here with your big fancy airships, took everybody out of the islands to live in your empire, and then said, well, nobody's living here, I can take whatever I want. Basically.
No, honey. I wasn't the one doing this. I'm living
Yeah,
here.
I know. I am projecting, but still, the point stands.
Well, yeah, they are pieces of shit. That's what they do. They just bring new lands for farming or mining or whatever natural exploitation that they can find, destroy everything, destroy the natural habit, get everybody out, and then we come as cockroaches trying to live off whatever was left behind. You should be angry at the fucking nobles.
She has a point.
Well, I don't really care, to be honest. So I'm just... yeah.
Look, for me, you could just go and slit the throat of every motherfucker in the capital. I don't give a shit.
Alright, I will.
No.
No,
Oh, don't I have friends there?
don't do it. That was a figure of speech.
Alright, fair enough.
mean-
At some point, we will probably return to the Empire, and I will make an informed assessment of the situation over there, and
Well,
then I will decide whether or not I will destroy everything within sight.
Well, if we are alive, I will invite you a beer.
I'll hold you there.
Trust me, Elam is way better than the capital. On the capital, everybody is so, oh, look at me, I have money. In Elam, we are all like greedy working people that get treasures from everywhere and reinvigorate the story of the world before the collapsing.
Alright, fair enough. I guess.
Now, truth be
Is
told,
the-
we do reinvigorate the history of the world by going to islands and getting everywhere that we can and selling that to the nobles for a living, but still, a noble endeavor.
Yes, noble.
Yes, very. Do you both heard something muffled coming out from somewhere? I think I've heard something.
Oh,
Like.
yeah, look at the mouth of the kitty boy. Let me take care of it. And you see Kaine just goes mouth to mouth with Eric and starts audibly going, and what the fuck? And as she gets back, Eric's mouth is open, and you see a tiny little Mirko sitting on Eric's tongue, eating a cotton candy that Eric described last time. And she was like,
Mirko?
yeah, that's
Is that
me.
you?
Yeah.
Can you tell me, please, what's happening to Eric right now?
Oh, he's dying.
Is there any way to save him?
Well, you threw whatever was causing this out, so Washira is no longer here, so as long as I'm okay, he should be okay.
So we have to protect you
Well, that
to
would be
protect
useful.
him.
You could also bring me food.
Kinda, do we have some food?
Well, I have bread, but I don't know if the rabbit, witch, whatever goddess here would like some beer. Other than that, I have bread.
I'd say beer counts as food.
Mirko, would you like some beer?
Yeah, sure, just put it in. And you see kind of drops like three kegs of beer into Eric's mouth.
Do not drown him.
Drunk Mirko.
At that point, isn't it accustomed to waterboarding Eric with beer?
Beer Borden.
Yeah.
Beer boarding.
Not the tastiest types I drank. A little bit bitter. Could be worse, but yeah, I will appreciate the offer.
And you see Mirko comes, latches onto Eric's teeth, and comes out of the mouth, and grows to somewhat of a palm-sized Mirko.
Okay, so we might have a problem here.
What kind of problem?
Eddie here, my little pet. She may be dying.
The magic that Vishal put on him did not work then.
No. Well, that thing that mortals do about healing the out wounds, no, that's nothing. This one is just, well, more like his soul, his connection to the world is dying.
Is there any way we can bring him back?
Well, let me show you.
And you see that Mirko moves around, starts looking for tools inside of her cloak, and you see burgers go out, fries go out, a smoothie goes out.
Okay, I have it here. Okay.
And she pulls out a straw, literally a straw, and she goes and stabs Eric in the middle of the neck with a straw.
Okay, so we need to provide him with some more life force. The thing is that this place is kind of corrupted. So
Kinda, do we have any more beer left we can pour into it? Or is it run out?
Life force isn't beer.
That depends on who you ask, though.
Well, it worked for Mirko, to be fair.
Well, I can change my size as much as I want, but
Ah.
was tasty.
Do you think we should wake up Gabba and Ephraim and Quaden?
Now let me speak. I'm tired. I don't want to deal with you guys. You are exhausting. So I'm just need you guys. I'm going to make a ritual. This might last for a couple of days. I just need to concentrate and prepare. And we are just going to... Well, yeah, we are going to absorb all of the corruption in this island into my pet's body and turn it into life force. Yeah, understood? Okay.
Alright. Seems perfectly logical to me.
So you will corrupt Eric in
no.
order to...
No. It will go through the siphon of energy Mark 3000, aka the straw, and I will act as a filter. Think of me as parchment paper.
You made that up. That name.
I may have made it, but does it matter still?
No, it doesn't. But
Does
still,
Eric?
I like it.
Sorry. Does Eric have a conscious, like, is Eric consciously
No.
linked to Mirko?
You are not there.
Because I was sitting in for Eric, so just gonna...
Okay, that's a discussion between Jason and me.
Oh.
So I may have made that up. That doesn't really matter. What matters is the results.
Is he safe here? No, no one of us is safe here right now. But is he safe, like, will the elements affect him?
Oh yeah, like if you leave him out in the open, he may get an infection from some moss, some fungus, maybe ants will go into his eyes. He's as good as a corpse.
Let's just carry him inside the tent, and then Mirko can do her straw thing.
Yeah.
I lift one paw and just, like, strain all my might against it, and he's just not moving.
Now, just be aware that whenever I start this, I won't be able to move for a couple of days. So just choose wherever you want to leave him.
When was the airship coming again, Kalike?
2 some other days?
Alright, so hopefully it matches the ritual. What would happen if the ritual is not complete when the airship comes and we move his body onto the airship?
Well, that would mean that you interrupt the ritual and that I can no longer go with it. All of the energy that has been gathered will go into him. It won't be as refined. He might wake up. He might also go into a coma and be food for the plants.
Alright, the point made. Alright, alternate question. What would happen if we started the ritual 2 days from now instead of right now?
Well, I am extremely depleted right now because I've been helping you guys for the past week to do what you should have been able to, and you cannot. So this is going to be added to the list of favors that you owe me. I have a tab for you, don't worry. Now, I would say that on my current level of energy, I kind of need to be inside of this place to make it. I cannot clearly leave the island.
So baseline, we need to wait until the ritual is complete before we can leave with the airship.
Well, the ritual should take 3 days maybe, and if uninterrupted, I can maybe stop it at the second day, but it will be just the basic effects of waking him up.
What do you think, Korige?
I don't think that I should be the one to decide that. I think that Gaba should have at least a little say in it.
All right. Well, let's get her then, I guess. And we.
Can I summon my doggo and tell him to wake up and bring Gaba here and
Whoa,
Ephraim and
summon your doggo. What is this?
I have a doggo.
What kind of doggo?
I have a hound of ill omen.
Oh, all right. Fair enough.
Yep. Looks kind of like Kawaha.
And I am.
Yep. Gaba, you are fast asleep, extremely exhausted from a long day of having been beaten by hundreds of bunnies building a palisade, and you are just woken up by the soft, wet breathing of a hound that looks like a big dog wolf.
What do you want?
A very gentle grab on your arm, like very gentle and pulling like towards Kolika.
You get off me, Matt. I need to sleep.
Wet slobbery up your side.
Meanwhile, Kolike, don't you think it would have been easier to just go ourselves instead of sending the doggo like 20 feet in that direction?
I kind of don't want to leave his side right now.
Alright, but to be fair, Gaba is now waking up with basically a wolf standing on top of her.
Dog, if you don't get off me, I'm going to murder you.
Slobbery doggy kisses all over your face.
I'm rolling. If it's higher than a 2, roll a d4. If it's 3 or 4, I'm attacking the dog. If it's a 3, I'm attacking the dog.
Wait, I need to find the stats of this.
16.
Wait, I need to find the stats. Ill omen.
Just wanted to put a disclaimer: I would never attack a dog like that.
Mm,
I actually love animals.
Bup, 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 beep. Boo, BB. Direwolf statistic. So, no. Direwolf 5. Oh yeah. Hits.
I'm pretty sure it's just a. Actually, I will just double check so I don't roll wrong. It's just a normal. I think it's just a.
You are attacking with your hand, by the way.
Yeah, so it's just It's
Strength
just
plus
a-
1.
9.
Yeah, he's fine. And like,
I'll try and go back
come
to
with
3.
me. Come with me, you asshole.
It's another
guessing-
3. I attack it again. It's
As
an
the
8.
direwolf. No, that doesn't hit. They have like
Okay.
12 AC. As the direwolf just flips around, hits you on the face with its tail.
And does the pointer.
I will get up and I'm dragging my warhammer. And I'm not even opening my eyes, I'm just walking down a path.
The dog is behaving like a cute little happy puppy.
Why is there a dog waking me up?
Eric is dead.
Good morning.
Well, he's not, but I thought that would get you up to speed. Basically, he is dying, to be fair, again.
Oh,
It's
just
like
kill him.
it's like the 4th time he's dying, but I don't know.
He's dead.
No, he's not dead. Not yet.
You see
Okay.
Eric coughing some blood.
I'm just like rubbing my eyes. I'm like, oh my, okay. Okay.
I'm sending the direwolf to get Ephraim.
I'm gonna do a magic. Can I do a medicine check?
Yeah, sure. Gaba starts checking on Eric's pulse, seeing his breathing. Ephraim, you a wolf.
Cute little slubbery doggy kiss and point a figure again. Like, come with me. Come with me.
Hey, haven't seen any of you around. Suppose you're with someone here. I'll get up and follow.
Just want to let you know, as we are speaking about the dog, my dog comes and starts pumping me in the leg with her face.
Good little puppy.
Basically, Gaba, Eric is dying because of a evil medallion that Kalike threw over the edge of the island. There is a ritual that Mirko can perform to restore him quicker, but it's probably going to take 2 or 3 days, so we will have to wait with departing if the airship would be gone before that. If we don't perform the ritual, there is correct me if I'm wrong, there is a chance he will not recover fully on his own.
Fully established.
I swing my warhammer pointing, and it's probably about, say, that far away from Mirko. You want me to trust this thing that makes me take extraordinary amounts of pain whenever I say a word?
It's
You
a
wanna trust
lesson.
this thing?
You are disrespectful. You need to learn.
Well, she did bring him back to life once before, to be honest.
Yes,
twice.
that's a track record.
And if I am not daydreaming, he currently has a bloody straw in his throat. And I'm guessing that wasn't one of you two.
Important
You
mechanism
trust
of
this
energy
thing?
absorption and corruption conversion.
It's a straw!
Yeah, alright. I see your point.
Can
Gaba,
I just, like,
roll me your
start
medicine check.
massaging Gaba's shoulders?
It looks bad, but this sort of thing normally looks bad. People don't die out here for very nice reasons.
Dog is going out to get Quaffle.
Gaba,
Mirko,
roll medicine.
pardon?
Roll your medicine.
I rolled 17.
17. He has a straw in his neck.
Yeah.
Can I roll like I guess either Arcana or Religion to see if I know about like sort of energy stuff Mirko was talking about? But like,
Sure, choose one of those two. Yeah.
Can I give you advantage in? Wait.
No. No, you cannot.
Why does that?
Religion?
No.
Mirko,
You've been trapped for hundreds of years. You have no fucking idea of the world.
while Bryn
I can
rolls,
give you guidance.
while Bryn rolls and that happens,
Additional D4.
I'm gonna ask Mirko if be like, Mirko, right? Okay, I'm very sorry that I was rude and called you a cute name for a rabbit.
Apple shakes it.
If you remove this curse, I'm more than happy for you to let Eric be your little experiment for removing the chaos and going through the chaos remover 3000 in his throat.
Mm-hmm.
And as long as you promise me that he'll be fine and everything's gonna be okay, and I don't get hurt by saying the B word anymore, I'm 80% okay with this happening. I just need to confirm with others because I can't be solely responsible for probably killing my friend.
How about no?
I'm going to kill you.
She leans forward.
You are welcome to try if you can.
This may not be the most rational course of action.
It is not the most rational course of action, but I can't say a fucking word because this
Well, yeah,
fucking
alright.
rabbit
I
is
can understand.
crazy.
I can understand the temptation. I get it, but it may not be wise to try to kill the being who's trying to save your friend.
Also, you have 23 days to go.
Quattro.
Mm-hmm.
I just sit down and
Wolf.
start crying.
Wolf next to your nose.
Again, pointer, slobbery kisses, and pointer towards outside.
didn't roll particularly well, so it's a 13 on the chick.
He would dazedly like pop out the shell, go.
Oh yeah, the snout goes into the head hold of the shell.
Mm-hmm.
That's breaking and entering. It's legal.
It's kind of stuck, so it tries to go back and it's hard.
Do we need to poot this thing?
With the popping force, it would just pop the direwolf back out, and he'd get up and go. Well, you trying to tell me something?
I think you guys have seen this wolf already. I've had him out, and yeah, he's just like grabbing you like on your side of the shell and like pulling in the direction of kindness tent.
Okay.
And yeah, and he just turns around when he realizes that you realize what he's meaning, just like happily trotting towards kindness tent.
When you arrive, you'll see Gabba crying with frustration on the floor, being like a tired child would be, with Kauriki probably rubbing my back.
Yeah, Kaliki is just like massaging.
Ephraim, you have no idea. Like, spirits, that's theoretical. That's not even theories. That's like old folk tales of how the Arcanum used to work. You are a man of science. You are a man of finding the correct scripture, the correct procedure, the correct arcane way of making the world work to your whim. Something like spirits. You didn't believe in that up to a week ago.
Can I persuade Mirko to let me go from the curse that she's put me under.
Make a persuasion check.
16 plus 5, 21. I'm crying and probably sobbing. Please let me go.
Virko ploop, starts walking. Little tiny steps sound very soft on the dirt. She walks next to your knees, hops onto you, grabs you on your face, and goes like, there. Pulls out the carrot and goes, you sad little thing. You annoy me so much that you get another month. And she is going to cast another guess on you. Give me a wisdom saving throw, please.
I think the bottom is a 6, isn't it? Yeah, it's a 6.
1 month and 23 days to go. Now you cannot. No, sorry. Sorry. You cannot say for the next 23 days the word bunny, and for the next 30 days you cannot say the word rabbit.
I'm not a gambling man, but I really want to attack her. But I won't.
No.
I'm gonna kill that fucking thing. I'm gonna kill it.
Well, you can still say her.
I'm going to kill that verming. I just look at Cody and with tears in my eyes I go, I'm going to kill that verming. Even if it means killing this entire planet. This island. I will do it.
I know that what she is doing is very unfair. I understand your feelings, but this will not help right now.
I feel like I've missed something.
Oh yeah, Eric is dying.
Again.
Again.
Yes, and Mirko is able to restore him to life, but she needs but she needs 2 or 3 days, preferably 3 days of ritual. So we don't know if and the body should not be moved. So we need to decide if she's starting now or if she starts later when she's at fuller power. Did I understand that correctly, Wilco?
Yeah, also, the moment that I start the ritual, all the corruption in the island will try to get over here.
Oh, that was not... you didn't say that one.
Well, you didn't ask.
Now you listen here, you little shit. If we do this, you've got to guarantee his safety. Guarantee he'll come back. Guarantee that his life debt is no longer owed to me, because I can't be watching him die this many times. I was guaranteed 1 life debt. I've somehow served 4 at the moment. This is not okay, and you've got to guarantee. Just guarantee not to be an asshole anymore.
Yes, and no.
I do a massive gob on my hand. I go, you got a deal. Shake on it.
The softer paw you've ever felt.
Well, it's now a soft wet paw, but yeah.
Okay, so, as I was saying, I can start whenever you guys want. I just need 3 things. A constant supply of food for all of the ritual. And 3 days. That's it.
There's 2 things.
Can I insight check that?
Yeah, sure.
Can I help? Because I will.
You can roll on your own.
I'm gonna insight check that bit.
Right.
Anything she says, I'm gonna insight check from now on.
I will roll as well.
18.
I was thinking
17.
20.
13.
19.
Bryn?
No, I wouldn't think to insight check.
So Quattle with the 20. No, let's start with you, Gaba. Gaba with the 17. No, Bishar with the 13. She seems honest. Gaba, you don't fucking trust this bunny. There's something up her sleeve. Kauliki, you get the feeling that she may be hiding something. And Quattle, you know that she's most probably hiding something. Like Mirku is a spirit of chaos.
Well, I don't believe you. You're hiding something.
Gaba's gonna gasp outwardly.
Okay, yeah, sure. So as I said, yes, he'll be okay. At least he'll be okay. I can't guarantee your safety. Because as I said, everything is going to come rushing this way trying to kill me.
To kill you.
Yeah, and if I die, he dies.
Yeah, that's...
Kauliki,
Yes.
if he dies, she dies.
If you die in a dream, you die in real life.
You see Gaba's face brighten up with a big smile.
Well,
I
yeah,
think we
I
just...
think... Wait,
It's a win-win.
Gabba, darling. I
Yeah.
think she said it the other way around. I don't think this works in this direction.
No,
I
but
think if
they
she
just
dies, he dies. But if he dies, she just goes on and live a little more.
yeah, no, but the idiot is right. Like, we are connected.
I'm looking at Mirko. Don't tell her that.
The manic laughing of Gaba just carries on for a while.
Okay, so here are the rules. I'm going to start the ritual. I cannot move. I'm going to put up a barrier. That's going to be part of the ritual. That will give us some protection. But if I'm disturbed like a couple of times, the ritual will just fail. I also need a constant supply of energy, as I'm extremely weak at the moment, and just a tiny little adorable cute bunny.
Kinda, you're on food duty. God damn.
Yeah.
Maybe if you're going to do this, could we move him? Gaba calms down after the manic laughing. Could we move them? You got listen. It depends how you want to play this, and I know this sounds crazy because I do love Eric, but we could let them do it outside the walls, and it solves two problems at once because we know where they're all going, and if they manage to kill her or him, then we're free, and I can say whatever words I want.
Once
Or we
again,
can move
both
them-
the same.
We can push them closer into the middle of the camp so we have at least a little time just in case. I say in case it happens. It will happen. They'll break
It
this
will
barrier down. Because where we are, and I currently look at the walls, we're right next to them, and I can remember those bunny Shit!
5d10, please. Hey, guess what? Now you can take 10d10 per day. Oh, also, you haven't had a long rest yet.
No. I could actually die.
Roll 5d10, please.
Oh, I'm rolling the 5d10.
Yeah, you are deciding your own fate.
Was it an actual slip up?
Yeah. It was. Because I was going to see the bunnies go over the wall.
I wish I was a birdie.
Yeah.
I don't think everyone is up to date.
11.
I haven't seen the last one, but I have seen that one.
13. 16. Plus 8. 24.
What's your current HP?
Hey,
You see
you're
it.
still up.
Gaba starts
We-
bleeding from the nose.
We should learn you some more words for rabbits to use.
I'm gonna kill that fucking bitch if it's the last thing I fucking do.
Also, the way that my magic works is with food, so if you continue this, your brain might turn into a tomato sauce.
I think it already is.
You get a glare of your life.
Okay, so as Dami here was explaining again that I already explained, yes, I won't be able to move. Yes, there will be a barrier. Yes, I will need food constantly, like at least every hour. And yes, you will have to fight with whatever is corrupted in this island, which may as well at this point be every living thing.
Should we discuss this with Dragon Newt Woman just so we can get at least one guard on them? Just for
Ooh.
final backup?
Oh, I like her.
I hate her even more.
Yes, but where are we placing you two? I will not be able to move you two. So maybe... I think, Gabba, are you able to lift Eric?
I think we can make a collective effort.
I can lift him. I'm just. Do you know what? You asked me if I can lift him. I'm just going to crack him onto my back and be like, let's just get this over with. I want to go back to sleep. And whoever's dog this is, if it wakes me up again, I'm going to chop his head off. So just tell me where to go.
You get another sloppy, cute, slobbery lick and it pops out of existence after this 5 minutes.
How does mine feel about these sloppy kisses?
Mine is sleeping.
Oh. Someone's getting a rest. Yeah, so I'm just going to be like, just tell me where to go.
Probably the center of the camp would be a good idea.
Yeah.
And I was thinking,
Like here.
yes. We ought to make some proper tools to craft with. We can set some traps around the area to make it dangerous if anything wanders in. Unannounced.
So you guys are going to go to the center of the camp to see Turas, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which is the center of the camp?
Just plop
Got-
us.
This one?
Kaine just looks at you, Kauliki, as you go away, and she was like, "Go on, kiddo. Don't worry about me. I'm going to start a good brew. Might have some alcohol in it, but it will be good. I'm sure that the food witch will love it." Though I must say, I'm a little bit offended that she didn't like my beer.
He doesn't know what is good.
Yeah, room for improvement. Maybe needs more alcohol.
Out of game quickly. I know we said center of camp, but it actually make more sense to put him towards the edge of the earth or the edge of the land. Because if you think about it, no matter what, they'll have to go further to get to the edge of the island than they would to the center of the camp. And if worst comes
And
to
nothing
worst,
can attack us from the back. Yeah, you're right.
yeah, because worst comes to worst, one of us, I can jump. Oh no, because he can't be moved. Never mind. Actually, no. Worst comes to worst, I can jump off. This sounds completely crazy shit. I know. I could try and anchor myself with my chain and like just dangle off Indiana Jones style. Just saying.
Where is the airship dock thing?
Yeah.
Where's
one 1 kilometer away.
Is
Oh,
it
crap.
behind the walls?
Oh yeah. The camps are like half kilometer away from the cliffs. After that, it's like a kilometer to another place where it's more flat for the ship to land. If you make like a couple of kilometers to the east, you would find the old village from where Bishar used to go from time to time.
I don't think we sent them outside. I think we just put it on the edge. If again, that's just my opinion. We can put it right towards the edge, make it harder for them. And if worse comes to worse, we just kick Eric off, and then we can find out if this land beneath or not, because he could just fall forever, and that means Mirko survives.
We find out if you die, because if Mirko survives, then he must have survived, and if she disappears, then he died. It's an experiment.
Yeah, see, making the best of a bad situation.
Progress requires experimentation.
I don't think that he would appreciate the talk of it.
I don't think Quat will appreciate me asking for turtle soup, but sometimes when people are not here, we just got to, we got to do what's best for the expedition.
So long as you'd accept it for you.
I accept many things. At this point, I'm surprised that you haven't tried to kill me.
Why would I try to kill you?
Oh, don't worry.
Oh.
Don't worry.
It's coming.
One of you will trigger me, and then I'll just like go full on ape shit crazy.
If I ever try to kill you, Gabba, then you wouldn't see it coming. But it would be quick and painful.
Oh.
8 raptors painful.
I have a big deja vu right now.
But yeah, I'm thinking, do we agree to put him towards the edge of the I can't remember the island?
Maybe let's get a tent and like set up a little tent where he can be protected from the outside weather.
As you guys approach the camp, as you go, right now you have 15 people in the camp, counting Kaine, Bryant, and Lane. Thuras, Rolling Alston, and a couple of workers, people with shields and people with crossbows. Most of the workers are not sleeping. They are preparing like some spears carved out of wood, making a trap, repairing a rope, whatever. The people with shields, they are covered in bandages, resting as much as they can. They have been almost eaten alive. And Bishar and Quatul, you see one of them that has almost been killed is developing a fever, sweating like crazy, feeling really bad. And the 3 archers, you don't see them here. You would assume that maybe they are patrolling or ready to sound an alarm. All of you give me an insight check as you walk through the camp.
Nice. $20, 30.
21.
20.
Show off.
7.
18.
So those that got a 20, you see, like you literally feel there's a sense of dread in this place. Like most of these people, they try to stay in good spirits, but most of them, especially the workers are the 3 of them are from the Sleepy Cow Guild. They have no hope in their face. Right now, your morale is at -1.
Can I make a joke? Can I make a joke that everyone will hear?
Yeah, before the morale lowers to -4 or something.
You can certainly try.
Is it straight charisma?
Yeah. Or depending what you are trying to do, it
Just
would be.
literally tell a joke to make everyone laugh to boost their morale.
Tell me a joke.
Oh god.
Oh shit.
Hey,
Everything.
this is the thing. If you told me a joke and it's good, I'm going to give you advantage. If not, you're just going to roll the dice.
I genuinely, now you put me on the spot, I can't even think of a joke.
Then just roll the dice. Don't worry.
A
My
horse
life?
walks into a bar.
Joke my life.
I got to laugh at the one person.
Just roll the dice.
19 plus 2,
Yeah.
21.
Yeah, you hear some people starting to lighten up. Like, after all, you are the heroes of the encampment. You've saved the camp in three occasions already. Just having you here gives them some hope. But the situation is really bad.
Can I prestidigitate like 5 halos above all of our heads? Like quickly, like a flicker, little halo.
It will be just like a second. I think that's more like a minor illusion.
Prestidigitation lasts for wait.
Yeah, but it's a sensory or sound.
Oh god, then not prestidigitation, then thaumaturgy. Which one is it?
That's still the same, I think.
They're very
You
similar.
create a non-magical trinket or an illusionary image that
Oh.
can fit in your hand. Yeah, it's like a small little halo.
Yeah, sure. You just make a small glimmers. You see the boy going, "Hey, did you see that? No, I know that they are good, but not that good."
Can I like prestidigitate a halo onto him?
I know they are good, but not that good. What? You had one right now. Nah, you are going crazy. No, I
About the
swear
other
you had
one.
one. And they
So he can see each other, so they can see each other's.
this is a Three Stooges situation where they start going.
Alright. Seeing as the morale is low within the camp, I will cast Conjure Animals to summon 8 Golden Retriever puppies to basically act as emotional support animals for the people in the camp for a little while.
I've also got a joke.
Give me a persuasion check. Or let's make it a animal handling?
For me? Sorry?
Yeah, sure. Let's go animal handling. We never used that one.
What's my... Oh, pretty good actually. It's a wisdom skill. Natural 20! 27 total.
Okay, so you see the workers go like, fuck. Okay, let's get to work. And 2 of the workers start playing with the puppies. Another one goes like, no, to work. And you see a puppy trying to approach him. He's like, no, you are too cute. I'm not going to lose my time with you. And you see the heart of this raft man trying to do his best and working harder to prepare defenses to protect this one puppy. And
They're gonna be sad when they disappear.
okay, you guys get to where Rolling Stone is, and Thuras is still near the entrance of the camp, sitting on the rock, face against the hair sword. Well, top of the night, yeah. Situation is grim, wouldn't you say?
Sorry? Didn't quite get it.
Oh, well, top of the night, yeah. Situation looks really grim, wouldn't you agree?
Well,
Listen, we've had grimmer situations. We've been in a mine, looking at a half-dead thing, getting stabbed constantly. This is a walk in the park. This is fine.
With blood straight from the nose.
Carrying a big lion on his shoulders. This is fine.
Uh-huh. Okay.
You're right, but not convincing.
So, Mr. Ezra, Mr. Quattle,
Anything that we can get started, preparate? I received a message a couple of minutes ago that our escape plan has been delayed for half a day due to bad weather. They are already coming at full speed, full throttle, not even landing anywhere. So that means that they will arrive with the basic minimum Ethereum required for us to go back to a nearest land and refill, most probably near Iris Crossing. But that also means that when they get here, we need to board and go quickly. Otherwise, they will have to stay for a full day without being able to move the ship.
This is fine.
How long until they get here, the ship?
Well, if the climate doesn't fuck us over, as some of the young guns would say, it would be just 2 days.
2 days?
Mako, we probably need to start the ritual right now then. If you want to be ready in time.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, I just started running towards. I just started running away, like ah! Trying to get in like a better position, like towards a tent. Ah!
So, right here, or here, and you see Mitko is pointing at like 10 different places, being extremely annoying.
We need to find some defensible. Somewhere with choke points around some close camps, close together.
The entire camp is pretty much wide open. Don't know if you can find any choke points here.
There must be somewhere near some camps near some trees. Where we are now is not too bad.
The issue is if they take that middle bit, they can get in quite easy. This is quite a short distance from the wall to there.
You see Rolling goes, excuse me, but what might you be thinking? A ritual, you said? Something that maybe me, as the commander of this outpost, should be aware?
Oh, right. Yes.
We were just trying to bring our friend back.
Going a little bit crazy, but it should work.
She looks at Eric. Oh no, again?
Yeah.
Again.
The more relaxed time, it should be fixing them.
Okay. So, blah 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 blah, explanation of the ritual. Well, why don't we build a palisade around the lady witch?
I think she's already going to construct a barrier of her own.
Yeah, but a physical barrier and a natural barrier would be a good line of defense.
Perhaps, but maybe the workers required to build the palisade would be better spent on building traps or reinforcing the current palisade around the camp.
I can build the palisade.
You need to sleep. Shut up.
I also need to get off this fucking island with these stupid bastard things. Ah!
So, what's the plan? Where are you placing Eric? And what are you doing?
Personally, I want to put him towards the edge of the island. I think it's still a better. It stops the back attack. Because if they get in around the sides, it can come in from behind. Whereas if we can stop a back attack, there's only 3 flanks you got to worry about instead of 4.
You have the full map design. Just choose where in the camp you want to place him.
I think round here, like this camp by here, if just make it more understandable.
Is this the actual edge of the island, or is it just the map goes up to?
No, the camp keeps going after that.
Oh.
Where's the edge?
Half a kilometer away.
Oh.
Half a
Perhaps.
kilometer's not bad.
Yeah, that's only 500 meters, isn't it?
But is it still within the camp, the edge, or is it outside of the camp?
It's outside of the camp. The edge is not covered by a palisade.
it's remember, strong winds. Literally, the first day you got here, you heard the story of a guy that was drunk, shitting out on the edge of the island, and he got flown over.
Well, survival of the fittest, I suppose.
We are literally trying to bring someone back to life. Don't say anything about survival of the fittest.
Is that a? It is better. It is better. Yeah.
Something you could will be
We got
better.
natural, but yeah, natural and natural. Do you think where we are, this is better, or do you think closer to these rocks?
I think this is as good as it gets, to be honest.
So we're gonna go. Oh,
We probably don't want him too far away from the main battle. If we need to support at a short moment's notice, then we need to get there within time.
you got you got pros and cons. It's got. I think it's one of these three that you can see. It's within this circle. I think it needs to be. I know that's a big circle, but it's one of these.
Somewhere on this planet it needs to be.
I
Oh,
think
I also need the food.
Do you know what? I'm just gonna chuck Eric on the ground and be like, right. I'm gonna leave you lot to deal with this because, as I guess the blood is still probably pouring out my nose. As you can see, I need some beauty sleep. So, you go decide. I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna lie, and then I just fall down and fall asleep.
Before you go, I will cast Cure Wounds.
I'm not leaving. I just fall asleep. I just literally collapse on the floor,
That's-
fall asleep.
Trash roll. Oh my god, it's so bad. It was a 3rd level Cure Wounds. I rolled a 1, a 2, and a 2. So you regain 9 hit points.
Hey,
Oh,
Done
that's
too?
hurtful.
that's nice.
So, where are you placing Eric?
Yeah, we're just dumping him probably right where he is because I cannot lift him.
Yeah.
Can we place him within that card over there? Wait.
Yeah, can we-
Like,
Yeah,
like this one.
yeah, this card looks good.
We can.
It's
Yep.
off the ground, so no vermin.
There you go.
It's
Actually, in the cart.
yeah,
Yeah.
There you go. Oh, look, we fell asleep next to each other. Oh, cute.
so cute. Like a proper couple.
Alright, Mako, start the ritual. We're
And we will
going.
try to protect you as best as we can.
Is Kaine ready with the food?
You see Kaine is coming with a full stew ready, a lot of servings. Spikes, impact, going to. Okay, so. Okay, no.
Oh, holy crap.
What happened?
Okay, that's too big.
So Eric is now dead.
So everyone
A
dies.
giant laser from space beams down.
Laser from space, everybody dies.
Okay, so this is going to be the size of it. Okay, so you see that Mirko starts, boop, and her witch robes and her hat disappear, and instead a chef's hat, tall, and an apron adorns her now, and she starts making a circle around Eric with knives, cutting boards, all of different sorts of kitchen utensils. And so the ritual has started. It will last at least 48 hours.
Okay.
As she starts talking with Kaine, and Kaine goes like, yeah, and then we will make this and the side dish, and Kaine starts going over different food, and you see drool starts to coming out of Mirko, and as each drop of drool touches the utensils, they start to glow in different colors. Mirko will start chopping veggies over Eric's body. She will start cutting different types of meat and preparing multiple foods over the next hours, using Eric as a cardboard. And you see that every hour or so she takes a rest, opens a tea, and starts to drink it, eating one serving of food that Kaine brings to her. And that pattern repeats over and over. You see Kaine taking some small vials of a glowing green liquid from time to time, and she feels invigorated and keeps moving faster, not falling asleep. Do you guys go to sleep all at the same time?
I will go to sleep. Yes.
Seeing as I feel
no
quite
rest.
fresh,
Yeah,
I
'cause we
will
had-
stay up.
You had 7 hours of the rest, if I'm right.
Yeah.
So I can just spend the last hour. Because I can do. I'll make some tools. Because I've got tankers, so I'll just make some carpenter's tools.
Okay,
Uh,
wait for that. Let's see if you go the night without an issue. So all of you guys go to sleep.
I will stay up.
As you all are sleeping, you hear Kaine's and Mirko's cooking. Where are you sleeping? Put yourselves in the positions where you would be sleeping.
I'm there.
I literally didn't move. I literally just dropped him and fell asleep.
Probably
what-
in a nearby
what-
tent.
Wooden discard.
Status.
Actually, one of the bush of. I think bushes are quite comfortable to sleep in. Drunken people always swear by him.
I am making myself comfortable, like laying on Gaba's stomach, like not fully on, but like using her as a pillow.
Okay.
My chiseled abs are the best pillow.
Of course, always.
Actually, been plate armor, so I don't know if that's comfortable or not.
Probably not.
Remember, if you sleep with your armor, you don't sleep. Like, it's so heavy that you literally gain exhaustion by sleeping with your armor on.
I don't know if I can take my armor off.
I will say that, yeah, of course you can.
Okay. Before I fell asleep, I obviously unclipped my armor and it just fell off next to the side of me. So you are actually asleep on my rock hard abs.
Okay. So, as all of you guys fall asleep, just a couple of persons remain awake. One worker tending to the wounded from time to time wakes up and goes change the bandages. Of course, Kain and Mirko. You get the feeling that Turas... Is she sleeping or maybe not? Like, you see that at every little sound she flinches and looks up, but doesn't really move. Rolling Stone is comfortable on a deep sleep on her bed on a tent. Kauliki, you are the only one that's going to stay awake. For how long? Let me remind you, if you pass all of the night without sleep, you will get a point of exhaustion.
I know. I will, like, try to somewhat get a good perception if something is going to attack. And if I hear or see something, I will stay awake. And if I am quite sure that nothing is going on, I will go to sleep. Like, give or take, like 3 hours of listening and watching.
Give me a persuasion check.
Persuasion.
I think
Perception.
For the last few hours, I'll probably be up because I'll be doing like just some light stuff like my fusions and making some elixirs and doing this kind of stuff that I normally do during a rest but not sleeping. So I'll be up for like the past like 3 hours doing stuff.
Okay.
That's-
What are you trying to do in concrete?
So I'm going to spend 1 hour making some carpenter's tools because I have artisan's tools. So I have tinker's tools, so I'll make carpenter's tools. Do the elixirs, so I get 2 because I'm level 6. So that would be an elixir of boldness and an elixir of swiftness. And then I will do an infusion. I'll do the spell fueling ring, make 1 for myself.
Okay.
Then, yeah, that'll be it. And I'll probably just cook a regular breakfast for the troops once I get up.
Okay. Kauliki, as you take a couple of hours to patrol, to look around,
It's 16.
you go out, you are quiet moving around, like you don't make a lot of noise unless you want to make it. As you are moving, you hear some of the guards mounting patrols, especially when there's only one and they think that nobody is close by. You hear them crying and sobbing, praying to multiple gods at the same time. For the moment, you don't see anything, though.
I hate myself, but I have to ask. Do I hear Ambrose?
No.
Okay, good.
You hear mostly. You hear the names that you hear mostly are Longius and Kirsha.
Okay.
Those seem to be like the most common gods that these people tend to pray to.
Okay.
For the time, nothing catches your attention, though it's getting colder and wetter. So why don't you make me a nature check?
Nature.
Nature.
That will be fun. Oh, that's actually quite decent. It's a 15.
You know that when it's extremely cold and extremely humid, mist is a natural phenomenon that tends to happen. As you are going back to your tent,
No, I'm going back on Gaga.
Yeah, to where you would be sleeping. You hear one of the workers, the one that was tending to the wounded, going, "No, we're losing him," and desperately trying to cool the fever of this man and tending to some wounds.
Can I enter and like try to help somehow?
It's a bloodied tent. It's like a war medic tent, all filled with used bandages, blood on all of the walls, all of the cloth. The defender that was beaten going into a shock, starting to convulse.
Let me help. Can I help you somehow?
Get over here! Grab those scissors! Restrain him! This person starts giving you orders. Give me a medicine check. Wash your hands. Get ready. And you see that there's like some dust nearby.
19.
Okay. You go. You touch this dust. Scrub it on your hands, and the predigitation spell is casted, as your hands completely clean, you start helping this worker, restraining him, holding him. She's doing.
I will cast hold person if I must.
No,
just,
there's no need. It's
bind
just
him.
it's just hold them when a person is convulsing. You just need to hold them so that they don't hurt themselves, but you don't need to hold them strongly. Otherwise, their muscles will tear. So with your medicine check, you know how to do it. You know how to hold somebody, restrain them.
I think this is going automatically because Kaolika, as she is right now, she would not know what to do. But the training and the
memory
past of her is just like making her do the right things. And
Yeah.
I think it's more of this.
Yep. As this person starts going like that, the worker goes, "We are losing him." And you see that she opens a suitcase, grabs a syringe, and taps in the neck, and a liquid pours inside of this person. And the person calms down almost immediately. Oh, it's been like this all night. Thank you for your help, my dear.
Of course.
You should go rest. Don't worry, I'll stay here with him.
Are you sure?
Yes, after all, I need to take care of my husband. It's okay, don't worry.
Can I bring you something?
Well, I would certainly appreciate some water and maybe some bread to eat. Haven't had a bite in all day.
I will find something. Thank you for being so wonderful.
Oh, no, don't worry. We just need to be grateful for the people that protected us. Thank you for what you did this morning.
You're protecting him right now, so thank you.
Oh, you are delightful. Thank you very much.
Of course. And I just go out, grab some water. I'm sure there is some water and food.
Yep.
Around. I will flavor the water like wine with no alcohol, and I flavor the bread like chicken dinner, whatever.
Yep.
Winner.
Appreciated very much. And you see that she starts turning it into very small pieces and trying to put them in the mouth of the man, moving his chin to chew it. Oh, thank you.
You should eat something too.
Yeah, don't worry, I'll get to it. I'm okay.
No, you're not. No, you're not. Can I just like take her hands? Your husband he's stable right now. You need to take care of yourself to be able to take care of him.
Yes. Don't worry, we'll be okay. We'll be okay, right?
I am sure that whatever happens, you and your husband will be together in this.
Thank you. That means a lot to me. And you see that she starts. This one's breaking down.
Yeah. Can I just like give her a hug?
She
find
like,
some blanket and take and cover her.
Yep. As you manage to calm her down, you start to head back. You sit down, and as you are getting ready to go to sleep, you see Kaine there going, making different dishes, preparing stuff that you've never seen before. Some of them her own creation, some Mirko's ideas. And she's just going, looking at you, and goes like, "Tough night, huh, kid?"
No, the stuff is yours.
Oh, we all have to do what we have to do.
Now,
Thank you for doing this.
oh no, I'm enjoying this. The Lady Witch here, well, amazing ideas. She's fucking amazing.
Don't go saying that to Gabba though.
Oh, I might just do it.
It will hurt her.
Oh yes,
I am making
I know.
making biscuits on Gabba.
Oh yes, I know it will hurt her. It would be actually quite funny to say it, wouldn't you say? It's funny to tease her. She's so easy to tease.
That's true. But she's also a friend of mine, and I don't want my friends to be hurting.
Well, it's not hurting, my dear, if it's all in good faith. I gave
Yes,
her
but
back her armor.
Yes, but then she will say a dumb word, and then she will hurt.
Oh, yeah, she's dumb. Yes, I forgot that.
She's not just people clever. She's people clever, but she's not world clever.
Well, I'm certain that she will grow more smarter and intelligent as she is with you. As honey, you are one of the most intelligent people I know. Like, you have one life of memories, and you are smarter than my brother.
I am no smart. I just know people and things, but I am not smart in the way that Quattle or Ephraim are.
Oh well, they are not the norm, honey. They are outstanding.
Oh god, the eyebrows.
Now, here, try this. And she hands you a... Okay. It's called a Dragon's Breath Rice.
Okay, Dragon's Breath rice.
Yep.
What is that?
Oh, just a rice that we brought from Elam, but we got a couple of spices from here. Do you remember those roots that you cut the other day? The very angry roots that eat people? Yeah, we ended up chopping that, and apparently the blood? I don't know if a plant can bleed, but whatever, let's call it blood. Of those roots, extremely spicy. So, here you have Dragon's Breath Rice, my own creation.
And you are certain it is safe to eat?
Well, she likes it. And
She likes a lot.
she points at a tiny Mirko drinking a matcha tea, going and eating a rice and going and on a constant loop of cute bunny.
Okay, thank you. I will eat it in the morning. Can I just... Is it okay for you if I sleep, or do you need companion right now?
No, don't worry, honey. Go to sleep. Enjoy the night. By the way, I was thinking I should start probably packing the store, getting ready for when the flying vessel gets here. Do you mind helping me doing that in the morning?
Of course I will help you.
Yeah, sure. I think I can teach you how to organize the stuff better than my stupid brother does it.
I will try and learn anything that any of you is willing to teach me.
Honey, you are too good for this world.
I'm just new to this world and willing to teach, learn.
Yeah, we'll get you there. Don't worry. And at this
Yeah,
point,
biscuits, and sleep.
Kauliki, as you try to go to sleep, you hear and Richard, no, stop, no! And you hear commotion coming from the other side of the camp.
Other side of the camp?
Yep, just from where you came a couple of minutes ago.
Oh no.
As
Okay,
you-
yeah, no.
As you look, Kauliki,
Mm-hmm.
there's
a tent on fire.
On fire.
On fire.
Yeah, no, I am trying. I don't want them to wake up, and I want them to have their rest because I know that they need it. So I will just go there by myself and try to somehow help put it out. And if that's, yeah.
Okay. So, Kauliki, as you go, you see a tent just now starting to catch on fire, and you see a woman, the woman that you just met, lying on the floor, bloodied, and you see the same man that you just helped save, biting at her neck. And
Oh god.
Kauliki, give me initiative.
That's a 19.
You go first. You see this man, this defender that had been having a fever all day long, charging towards you. What do you do?
What do I do?
Hold person.
Ephraim, I'm going to say that you also hear this, but you were farther away to not disturb anybody with the noise of your tools. You can get here next turn. Hold person.
Yeah.
I'm going to
It's
start using minion rules for all of these guys. They automatically fail any saving throw that is required of them, and they die with 1 hit point.
Beautiful. So he will be stunned. He will be paralyzed for a minute.
Mm-hmm. You hold him here
As
for a
long-
minute, and you see everybody in the near camp, all of the workers that were sleeping, wake up and go like, "Oh no, what happened? That's Lydia! No!" And you see that they look at Richard going like literally his mouth dislocating, constantly trying to jump at you.
I don't have much time. Should I kill this man? Should I kill this monster right now?
No, that's Richard. We cannot kill him. But look what he did to Lydia.
I don't think that this man is Richard anymore. I think that man is one of the corrupted spirits here.
Ephraim, you get here. What do you do?
Gosh, how much has the tent been set on fire?
It's a tent. It's cloth. It catches on fire really quickly.
Does it look like it's going to is it like an area of like kind of more dirt path, or is it like grassy nearby?
It's mostly grass. Like they specifically made sure to not put a tent next to each other. It's no Roman camp.
Okay, so there's no possibility of another tent catching fire.
Not a tent, but maybe the grass, if left alone for enough time.
Can I? How heavy do I think the tent is?
Do you want to yeet this tent away?
Yeah,
No,
sure.
I have a different idea. I will cast secured to the ground.
This is at the point where a cantrip would be able to quell it.
Oh, really? I have chill touch, but that's like necrotic damage. It's not really going to do the same thing.
I think it's prestidigitation, or maybe the other
Yeah,
one that can turn off fire. And you, Kauliki, will be able to do it. You know that. The fire is not a big issue right now. The biggest issue is
Yeah.
the panic. What do you do, Ephraim?
I guess I'll just start talking and be like, all right, AzerrA. As much as you're attached to him, I think we have to consider what's the situation here. Do we have any reason to believe that he can be saved?
He was
This is
fine
not
just
fair.
an hour ago.
I think he turned like the zombies. Do we see any black ichor on him?
Yep.
Yeah, no. Off.
Off with his head.
You hear
Thuras?
Thuras comes flying down, blade straight to the neck.
Yeah. I hate to say it, but he bit her.
Spins. All the face goes out. No ichor comes out. She looks at the body of Lydia, the woman on the floor. Burn the bodies. Pay your last respects. Burn the bodies. Make sure you do that. We don't have time to go to the edge of the cliff. Just
I step towards Lydia and put my hand on her lifeless body and cast firebolt into her. Like in a respectful way.
the fire
Like
catches up immediately. It's as if this body was extremely flammable.
and I go do the same to Rick.
In a matter
Or
of
Richard. Or whatever his name was.
in a matter of minutes, the bodies are no more.
And
Thuras
I tend to the fire.
Thuras just walks to the bigger stone next to the main tent of the camp, grabs two wooden straws and puts one next to each other. And she keeps walking. As you go by, if you look at this stone, you will see that there are 35 different wooden sticks on it. This has reduced the morale by -2.
Yeah.
Did the puppies didn't help the morale, by the way?
Yeah, they
Sorry.
did.
Oh, right.
Seeing as I
You-
will shortly use my... can I just like take out a knife that I surely have gotten by now and start like on a tree somewhere nearby? Can I carve like a little heart with... Oh my god, what was the person's name? Rick
Lydia and Richard.
Lydia. Can I just like a little heart with L and R?
Yep.
Always.
And then I go to Gaba, crawl, biscuit, crawl next to her and like cuddle it up to her, because that was even for me, that was harsh.
You all managed to get a long rest. As sun starts to come out, I'm going to add a trigger warning at this moment for any viewers. As morning starts to come out, you all are woken up with the scream of a man going, "Oh no, not you two! Malcolm, no! And as you... Who will wake up with this?
Me.
Well, I'd already
Me.
be up. and I
You-
was doing breakfast for everyone.
You all go to a tree near the edge of the camp, and you see the body of Malcolm, the please do not resist boy, hanging from a tree. As you guys are at -3 morale, that means that somebody will take their lives as their hope is lost.
I'll cut down the body straight away.
Yeah, I just wanted to say that I climb up the tree and cut it.
The body
Can
falls lifeless to the ground.
someone give me a shovel? I'll deal with this.
Yeah. You take your time. You see. You take your
Can
time.
you like hold the father or the person who's crying for him? Like a hug?
I'll kill them. I'll kill them all. And you see this man trying to find comfort in taking revenge for whatever drew his son to this point.
Yeah. And you will have your revenge. Maybe not now, maybe later, maybe in 10 years, but you will have your revenge, and Malcolm will be avenged. We will not forget his name.
I'll kill every fucking bunny on this island. And I'm looking for something. Atmosphere fog. Here we go. So during this day, there's a thick mist that covers all of the island. As Gaba, in the middle of the mist, you dig the third grave that this encampment has had.
Can I go out to the shore? Can I have some flowers, please?
Yeah, sure. Here you go. And I will just conjure any flower you require or need.
Can I just like try to weave a flower crown or like a ringlet of flowers?
Yeah.
Martin?
Sure, yeah.
Like 3 small ones, because you said there are 3 graves. I will place every ringlet on each grave.
I will help. Just silently growing and weaving the flowers.
Yeah. As you all prepare for the next day, we are going to take a break for 5 minutes to recover from probably our grimmest episode up to this point. We'll be back. Coming back, as the day begins, a mist covers most of the place. The morale is on the floor. You see people at this moment they don't even know if you start to hearing comments like, is the vessel even coming? Oh, they left us. We've been abandoned. Thuras doesn't say a single word. Rolin just focuses on her job. Kaine hasn't left Mirko for a single moment. She's been cooking all night long, all morning long. She didn't even leave to see the boy. Like she just shed a tear into the stew.
Bit of salt.
Kauliki, as you go by, kinda eyes red, maybe by the onions, will tell you, honey,
Onions.
I think I cannot leave the Lady Witch alone. I need to be focused on. She drinks another of those glowing green drinks. I need to focus on bringing her food. She needs to eat every hour, otherwise her energy gets all the way down. My brother started packing the store, whatever we have to sell in the capital, but if you want, you can just go take a look. Grab whatever you want. Feel free. Use it as you see fit.
Can I just like a small little peck on the cheek and go help her brother out?
She was like, ooh,
Not even saying anything.
whiskers. And she just
I
keeps.
know you like them. There you go.
So, as of this moment, you can grab whatever is in the player's handbook for basic equipment from Kindness store, including basic weapons, basic armor, and basic common items. Nothing magical, nothing that's even rare or uncommon.
Where is it?
+7 shield of bunny slaying.
No.
I will take that one. That's common non-magical item, right?
What is everybody doing in preparation to what may happen this day?
Well, I will start by making sure I'm spending extra time cooking breakfast and making sure I give some to everyone, make sure everyone gets a good meal in.
Yep.
We'll try to make sure I kind of ask everyone what they like, kind of work the stand, and just try and accommodate everyone's cooking needs, basically.
At this moment, the most common response you hear is, whatever. What is faster for you and whatever. Except for one guy that's, I want a bunny stew with orange and lemon juice on the top of the eyes. I want those eyes to be really crispy. And
He's a foodie.
he goes into an obscure detail of how he wants to eat that bunny meat.
Have you made a dish like this before?
Well, I've eaten bunny raw, bunny stew, bunny potatoes, bunny meat, bunny in a skewer. We've been eating a lot of bunnies.
Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew.
Boil them, mash them, stick them in stew.
Right.
So-
Maybe if you go and tell everyone else about what you want from me, maybe they'll get a bit more enthused.
Now, if you want to get all of my boys riled up, just give us the most grotesque way to kill a bunny.
I will
So
try.
keep-
Sorry, go ahead.
prepare the dish and find if we have any like leftover heads of bunnies, and like stick like a big like skewer through the middle. Just put like a bunny head.
Oh, you could go out in the field and grab the bunnies left by your friend the other yesterday, like that meat grinder. Pure dust
get-
of bunny meat.
I've seen enough. It's not strange to me.
Hey, I believe in you.
So I'll do that, and I'll stick them on like a big skewer on top of each like dish. So hand those out.
Oh yeah, and then you could get this thick sauce made out of blood. Let's call it gravy.
Ugh.
I'll have a try.
Yeah, and he goes, "Hey, bring me those bunnies. I love them." And you feel a little bit uncomfortable.
I'll accommodate for now.
Yeah. Okay, so you are going to start the morning by making a feast for everybody.
Yes.
Okay, what else? Everybody?
I will try to gather some lamp oil and other oils, stuff like that, and basically spread it out across all the palisades and the spikes, the wooden stuff out of front. So if the bunnies reach them, we could set them on fire.
Ooh, nice. Double-edged sword, but nice. What else? Anybody else?
I go up to Thuraz. Let's say, listen, I don't like you, you don't like me.
We agree at
You're
something
not-
at least.
You're not inspirational leader. I want you. I'm gonna give these and give everyone your speech. So if you can be so kind to round up your men and women, I think this camp needs a speech.
Look at that. A half that has manners. I could get used to this. Yes, I will accommodate for you. You owe me one, honey. And you see she just starts flying away. As she turns around, a flick of her tail goes near your face, doesn't touch you, and flies away. Okay, everybody, gather at the door. We have some lovely words from our heroes here. And she just starts gathering everybody. In the meantime, Kotal and Kauliki, what are you doing?
Quartal will be working on the ballista.
Okay. Roll.
He's okay.
Can I help to build just a few like little barricades and like some like sneaker traps around?
You are
Yeah,
making food for like almost
around next to
20 people.
Okay, so that is a 17.
Okay, with the 17, the Quofram ballista is completed. You try it, you move it, you try to move the bandsaws from the sawmill. Seems to move. It's robust and heavy, but if placed in the correct position, it will deal a deadly blast. Now, this ballista, you can shoot using an action, you can reload using an action, and it will deal 4d10 damage. It shoots the same range as a longbow. But it takes 2 actions to be moved and requires 2 people to operate. Kauliki, what are you doing as you hear Thuras going, "Gather round, people"?
I am stuffing my backpack with everything that I might find useful out of the adventuring gear of.
Bryant goes, "Okay, yeah, you can take that. No, that one, no. That's expensive. We can sell that. No. Looks
I'm not taking anything expensive, just this vial of acid.
looks like that uncle that takes their nephew to the toy store and goes like, no, but like wants to say no but can't. Go like, yeah.
Thank you, Brian. You're such a lovely dear. And I think Thoras wants to talk to you about.
Okay, I'm going to close my eyes.
Yes.
Take anything that you can carry in your hands. Just don't tell me the price.
I don't even know it.
everything has a price tag on it already prepared. The prices are exorbitantly high. Like you see, like the reliquary of a lost family from a long age, 10 gold pieces.
I'm just literally going through the list of PHB in the adventurous gear and just like picking things that might be helpful. Like a vial of acid, antitoxin.
Yep.
Healing potion.
Yeah, that's actually on it.
Yep. You can get like maybe one healing potion. You see a bunch of you see a full case of those green glowing liquids that Kaine is taking. Also, remember that you still have a full case of Ephraim's mystery potions.
Yeah,
we
I know. I will take like 2 of those mystery green potions.
Okay.
I'll make sure I have one of them. And can I, once I finish cooking, can I also go to Kaine's store and see if she has the rapier?
Yeah, sure.
With him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Whatever common weapon or armor you can get easily. Consumables, you may not get all of them. Gava, a couple of minutes go by, and you see the people gathering at the front exit of the encampment. You see the 2 workers of the sleepy cow, the 3 men wearing shields and heavy armor, and the 3 archers, Thuras, Ronin, Kaine, Vyant, and Lane. They are all just looking at you. Also, I'm guessing that by this time all of the party is reunited. The only one that is not here are Kaine and Mirko and Eric, that is currently sleeping.
You see Gaba leave us. Probably not something you've seen before. She pulls her warhammer and lays on his shoulders, and she directly looks at all of them, one by walking up and down the line, not saying any words. She then stops in the middle and says this. I see in your eyes the same fear that would take the heart of me. Today we may fight, and you may die. You could run, and you may live, at least a while. But you will die knowing that you left the fear of what these potentially vermin things may bring. A day may come where your courage will fall. The courage of all of us will fall. When we forsake our friends and break our bonds of guilds and fellowship. But today is not that day. A day or two, we will be at battle. Many more creatures may come, and they will come crashing on these walls, and they will pound. But today, we will not fall. Today is not that day. This day we fight. We strong. We survive. We stand for the raging foxes. We stand for the sleeping cows. We fight for not just our own lives. We fight for the man beside me to the left, the woman to my right. We fight for each other. We fight for our lives and our freedom. Just remember that. We fight for us. And I raise my thing, hoping for a cheer.
Give me a persuasion check with advantage.
You get guidance from Visha, extra default.
I'm glad that was the thing. So
before you declare your total, let me explain. The DC for this to raise 1 point of morale is 15. For 2 points, 20, and so on and so forth.
So my first roll was a natural 1. My second roll was a nat 20. So that is for. Is that with? Is it a persuasion check?
Yep.
Yeah.
Plus a d4 for guidance.
So that's based. That's minimum 25. Plus
Sweet.
plus 2, so 27.
27. So you hear some. Well, she said die like 3 times. Yeah, but we can fight. Yeah, we will fight. Like it takes a couple of seconds, and you are just there, like. And then a couple of seconds later, everybody, I will fight. I will kill the bunnies. I will eat the fucking flesh, and I want to eat them. I want to even eat that witch over there. And no, the witch is on our side. We will eat the bunnies. The witch is on our side. We will eat the fucking bunnies, but not the witch. And the voice starts to yell, and you feel that you ramped up everybody. Everybody's fired up, ready to fight. Which is funny, because as everybody's cheering and getting ready, boom,
Fuck.
boom, boom, Bishar Quattle,
Didn't he Krogo?
you hear in the distance. Boom, boom. Something heavy is approaching.
Good roll.
Turas goes
Sorry.
into the air. And Gaba, you look at Turas. She has kept a stern face most of the time. You look at her face and she was like, "Ah, fuck." As she comes down and goes, "Okay, everybody to positions. Prepare. Grab as many of those crossbows as you can. Workers, get ready. Prepare as many bolts as you can. You, with me." She gathers Rollin and U5. So there are 2 giants approaching this place, surrounded by a swarm of bunnies.
Excuse me?
Yeah, do I speak another language? No, I can't. We are all cursed. Yeah, there are 2 giants approaching. Bishar, give me a history check.
History. What's my history? +1. 14.
14. Bishar, you know these 2 giants by name. They've
I know
lived
them.
in this island
He's a
for.
friend from work.
You live in this island for a couple of years. Like, you were not a person of living, but so were these 2. They would live on the opposite side of the island, keeping as few contact with the village as possible. They would tend to their fields and to their crops, to their animals. Hard to approach. They were very protective, as they were the only 2 giants in the whole island. But once you got to meet them, lovely people. They once even gave you some food when the village was going through a rough time. You know these 2 as Renat and Tard. A couple of 2 giants married, stranded in this island as the fracturing took place. Renat, Tard. They were no fighters. They were just fleeing from the war. That's all you know about them. Now, you hear them approaching. Apparently surrounded by a swarm of bunnies. You guys have a couple of minutes of preparations.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
I will turn around to the actual warriors and in true Aragon style, scream, "This day we fight!"
Da, 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 da.
We just need
They
Legolas.
ride for Helm's Deep.
We need Legolas
I
to
will
shoot
go
these
over.
things in the legs so we can like jump
Still
on.
only counts as
Jump.
one.
I will go
Uh,
over and give him one of the potions of a potion of boldness, which I gained today. So that will, when you drink it, you can roll a d4 and add the number and roll to every attack roll and saving throw you make for the next minute once you drink it, which is an action.
Pretty good.
who's that to? Sorry.
You, Gabba.
Yeah, let's kill giants.
You'll be right up there. Who needs to move around the most?
Probably Gala, I think.
Yeah.
Gabba or Eric, and Eric is down currently.
You could also drink the potion of swiftness. That's 10 extra feet of movement for an hour.
I'm just trying to think. Would I need it, or would it be if I was say on the front line? If something got in, would it be better to go to someone like who can go back? And,
Furries. It'd be
Yeah.
furries.
Give it to Quarter. Maybe we want a speedy turtle instead of a slow one.
can Quassel
Sure.
like bring someone inside his shell? Because he could be like the ultimate like protector.
No. It's not that big, and it's full of stuff.
Yes, it's clean. It's full of crumbs, old newspapers.
I come with my trinkets from by and just like empty this into Quartel's shell.
It's still got a hole in from when
So-
it went.
Stack of dishes, which hasn't been done yet. It's been standing there for a couple of weeks. It's gone moldy.
As the minutes go by, bloom, closer
I think I'm done.
and closer. Bishar, the figures that you see are not of those two farmers, big farmers, but still normal people that you once knew.
Right.
Instead, it's hard to see from this distance, but you have an amazing good sight for whatever is far away. And you see holes all along their bodies. What would have been their hearts carved out. Instead, you see hundreds of small bunnies crawling inside of the body.
Probably not good.
As these
Doesn't
giants move, you see that as they keep moving, Tailspire stream, Tailspire. Okay. As they keep moving, you see it's extremely weird. Like, how can they move? There should be no blood, no muscles. They
We
go.
can't see them, by the way. Sorry.
Yep. That's why I'm showing it in the stream. Holes all inside the body. Bunnies crawling out. Every 5 or so steps, more bunnies come out of the body. It seems to be like an endless loop. Their faces destroyed, almost no meat left there. One of them even has a hole where its jaw should be. These are not the giants that you once knew. Now they are carriers for something else. And that's where we are going to finish today's episode.
Potion of
As usual, a pleasure to play with all of you.
And we'll see you back in 2 weeks when we have to face this.